So as you can see, there's some amazing craftsmanship from a very talented individual. So the first question I have for you is, how long have you been cosplaying for?
So I've been cosplaying for around 13 years, so quite a long time now.
That is a long time to be committed to a craft, but that also shows dedication and commitment to a loving craft. So on top of that, when you're looking to put together something like this that has an incredible amount of detail, how long did it take you to craft something like this?
Yeah, so I think I started alone into around a week, which is way quicker than I would normally take, but it was a very tight deadline. For the costume itself, I think that was around 10 days. So to compare, normally it takes me at least a month or two to make a costume, so this was definitely a tight punch.
Exactly, you've mentioned the sword already. Now, the sword kind of takes away a little bit from being seamstress yourself, but then you also work your way into electronics and a bit more engineering. So you mentioned you made this sword a little bit illuminated as well, a bit of technical intrications inside it. So the question I have for you is, what was the most challenging factor of this cosplay to put together?
Well, yeah, as you mentioned, getting the electronics to fit inside the sword is quite a challenge because it is all 3D printed, so obviously you've got to factor the electronics into the 3D model when you're making it. And then for the costume itself, various patterning things like the jacket were quite difficult to do.
Yes, there's all of these minor details that may sometimes get overlooked, but when you actually get an up-close look, which you can do over in the Konami booth, I might say, there are actually some incredible details. You've got the buttons on the shoulder up here, you've got the gold seamstress going around the side, beautiful brown suede, and alongside that you've also got some incredible intricate details on the tie itself. Alongside, and not forgetting, the amazing shoes as well. So, I know this is going to be a very challenging question. Of all of these components, if you had to choose one of them, which would be your favourite standout piece?
That is tricky. I do like the fabrics that I've used. Like I do like using this kind of gold fabric quite a lot. And then I like this little part in the wig here. I think it's very cute.
Yeah, exactly that. You've already mentioned the wigs. Now, I can imagine wigs are incredibly difficult to kind of craft the way that you might want to. So, how did you actually get the mutant card to stay in place?
A lot of hairspray and heat styling.
Absolutely amazing. So this is of course Anili, the amazing cosplayer dressed as Sky Striker Ace Ray. You're more than welcome to come over by the Konami booth. There is plenty of photo opportunities as well. That being said, I feel it is about time to see Sky Striker Ace Ray in action in, of course, the amazing animated Chronicles. And we're going to show you both parts as well, so you don't need to go anywhere. So let's cue those up and relax watching the animation Chronicles.